Oh, my tea. How we need your power more than ever now. What's up, travelers? I really hate that I can't do my costume for this video because I can't find it. I have Wheeler from Captain Planet shirt. I have it. Me and my cosplay friends, we did a Captain Planet photo shoot and I can't find that shirt. And it would have worked so well for this video. So then I'm about to be really opinionated over the world. So I wrote this script back earlier in October. Back when Greta Thunberg was getting shit on by grown men about wanting to save the planet. And everyone seems to think that this mentality is new and she doesn't know what she's talking about. But it really isn't. Again, a lot of the differences between now and back then is the fact that we have the internet. We're interconnected. We can literally talk to somebody on the opposite side of the world like that. It also means that because we're super anonymous, we can choose to be a completely and utter dickhead. Or we can use that power of good. I don't know, you see someone's having a bad day, give them a compliment. It couldn't hurt. Hair gone till death. I don't understand that argument. It's like, oh, what's going on with this younger generation? They're so sensitive with their needs for safe spaces and trying to tell everybody to respect each other's differences and save the world. You remember the show Captain Planet, where they tried to save the world? That's a thing. That exists. Even Mighty Morphin Power Rangers took on that Captain Planet role. Those Power Rangers were straight A students, so they were like advocating for education. They had jobs, so they were advocating for responsibility. They volunteered. There was an episode where Trini and Kimberly went out to go stop some pollution. And then, of course, the bad guys got into the pollution and they had to Power Ranger up to stop them. And then they turned around and were like, we're collecting trash because we got to keep the planet clean. And then when it comes to respecting each other's differences, again, Power Rangers' big thing is that it's always a group of collected differences, people, even from different cultures, coming together to save the world. If you ever watch Rugrats or Recess or Fillmore, all those after-school Disney / ABC, I think they're all at the same place. Like those after-school programs, every time a holiday came, it was a holiday special. Not only did you learn about Christmas, but you learned about Hanukkah and Kwanzaa. I think they should add some more holidays to that nowadays, but I don't think I see it anymore. Which is ironic considering how they say this, respecting each other's differences are new. It's like, I don't see holiday specials like this anymore. The Magic School Bus, educational, and always about learning things about science. Even that had a few episodes about saving the world and understanding people's different cultures. You also grew up on Sesame Street and Barney. Sesame Street, who is still challenging what we see on TV by making sure you acknowledge reality and how to deal with that. Barney was always about loving each other. They're trying to bring that back, apparently. They do, they don't, they don't. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, because there's that mentality that politics has never been in media. Okay, so one of the biggest episodes people talk about for Mr. Rogers is the episode he invited a black man over to play in his pool. Because literally prior to that episode, they had drained a pool because black people were in it. That's how offended they got over someone's skin tone. They drained an entire pool. So Mr. Rogers was like, that's dumb. I don't care that you're black. It's cool. I'm going to respect that you're black and I'm white. We're going to share this pool together. And that was before my time. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood didn't start, that was this episode in the 60s. So clearly, it's not from my time, it's from before my time. So again, even before my time, there were shows that were being political. You want to know what show that when I watched the episode, I didn't think nothing of it. But as an adult and I'm remembering the episode, I'm like, holy shit. Because this came out in 2000s, right? So when I was 10, Lloyd in Space has this episode, 29, season 3, where the boys and girls compete for this one alien to choose a sex, right? This alien does not have sex. It's androgynous, voice and body. And the alien tells them that, yeah, when I'm 13, I get to choose to be boy or girl. So the boys and girls go, you want to be a boy. No, you want to be a girl. The entire episode, there's this all-out battle of the sexes. And in the end, you want to know what the alien chose? No one knows, because they don't tell you. Flat out. At the end of the episode, Lloyd goes up to the alien and goes, so, are you boy or girl? Alien looks at Lloyd and goes, it doesn't matter, because I'm still me. And that's how the episode ends. And I'm saying that because while we may not have holiday specials anymore, we do have shows that are more applying towards that. Realizing that, hey, not everybody's going to be binary, and it needs to be acknowledged. People are up in arms about that, because apparently it's new. But I don't think it is. See, what I think it is that when we were younger, we actually, we valued that. We valued being a good person. It was all up in our faces about being this decent human being. I think we just kind of grew out of it. I don't understand how accepting people for who they are, how they are, trying to clean up the planet, because let's not pretend that we don't destroy this world. I don't know when that stopped being cool. I guess maybe it's because being an adult's kind of bittersweet. I remember I really wanted to be an adult as a child, because then I didn't have to listen to my mother. I didn't have to have rules. I could not go to school and not do my homework if I wanted to, and consequences free. But now I have bills. I have to go to work. I feel tired all the time. Ugh, it's really the worst. And I don't know. For me, growing up on these shows, that kind of made my heart bigger. You know, even in video games, where if you have a choice to be a villain or a good person, I always choose the good person. And there was a meme about it. It goes, you can play a villain in these video games. It's basically consequence free. Why do you go out of your way to try to save everybody and be a decent human being? It goes, because that is my ultimate fantasy right there. My ultimate fantasy is being the most paragon person possible. I think at one point you gotta realize it's not about who's being sensitive or who's overreacting. It's about whether or not you're choosing to still hold those values they taught you as a child as an adult. And I still do. What about you? That's it. That's all I have for today. I am starving. I have to go spend some money on food. I hope this video didn't come off as rambly or wibbly wobbly. I hope I was able to say what I wanted to say in a direct line. If you like what you see here and you want to keep seeing more, feel free to subscribe. I make new videos every Wednesday. If you want to keep up with me and all of my ongoings in case I disappear from here, you can follow me on my social media. All my links are going to be in the description box down below. Later days.